to be first?
Actually, Malcolm, Bob, since we're both on the same issues, he's going to defer his 3 minutes to me. I'll speak for both of us.
Okay, got the mic?
Can you hear me better now? Okay, I'll lean, which I probably need to lean anyway to keep myself up. Okay, Mike Hill, Eagle Mountain 3405. I am also the individual consultant with you on the budget, former treasurer, and I was the treasurer for the current budget, so I know exactly what goes into a budget and how much work, because I put in more than 250 hours of my personal time on this year's budget, and I was also the treasurer at the time that brought us out of bankruptcy because we literally had nothing in the bank. I sat at home and I listened to the budget discussion, and I know how much hard work those folks put into it, and I know most of them personally, and they were on the committee that did this one. However, there were 3 things that jumped off the page at me that I thought, this isn't right and it shouldn't be part of the budget. And those 3 things I'm going to touch on are in the area of collections. The second one is the $1 million minimum policy, and the third one is campground water. And I'm sorry I can argue with anyone on any of these issues because I know them very well. I've spent a lot of time involved in all these. So let's start with collections. The first thing that jumped off the page was we had $100,000 designated in the budget to do collections work. Now here's what bothered me about that. First of all, if you go to the contract with First Service, paragraph 3.12b states, First Service is fully responsible for doing all collections actions. So the question being, why would we spend $100,000 to give to volunteer committee folks to do collections effort when we already pay for that service? That's not good business. The other thing that came up was, I think about a week ago, many of you got an email complaining about collections and said that when I was the treasurer that I made many mistakes in the area of collections, which I really found interesting because all I did in the area of collections was attend the meetings and encouraged and supported First Service in doing their job. And just, to make sure to keep the pressure on and have them be aggressive, which they were. And so the one thing I've learned in life is data does not lie. And so I went to the financials and I went back and did a little research. And when I was treasurer at the end of last fiscal year in the area of collections and late fees, we had budgeted $124,500 as income that we expected to get. During my tenure, we recovered $182,949. That's $58,000 more than what we had planned on getting. I'd say that's pretty successful. So I said, let's look at this year. So I went to the end of February in the last financials that I've gotten, and I looked under the same categories. Under the current year, we had a budget of $104,170 that we had anticipated as income through the area of collections and late fees. At the end of February, we had zero, which tells me nothing has been done on collections since